Okay, we're back. This is the type of battery that goes on that bike, okay? This is all the specs for it. You can see that there. I'm going to show you some stuff here. I put these screws back on the top here. You can see them right here. There's 4 of them up on the top, right here. Okay, Starhead, Phillips. Look down in there. You see those 2 connectors? You just take those off, because all that's doing is it's got a button on the top to show you what how much power's in it, which is here, and this is your charger over here underneath this little flap. Okay, you don't need that, so just leave those disconnected. Okay, this is the old battery that was in there. So there's those 2 connectors I said. When you take the top off here, you're going to see these 2. Just disconnect them. Okay, take it off, disconnect it, leave the top off. I'll show you why in a little while. Now, you're going to have an XT30 connector on this end. Okay, and the actual battery that you get comes with a T-bullet or whatever type you want to get it with, okay? But mine came with a T-bullet, so I had a connector I could solder. The bottom part of this is on the bike now, okay, with the new battery. But I just screwed it off, and you'll see it on yours. You can just take the 4 screws off. When you pull it off, you're going to see the bottom like this. It's going to be blue like that. I took this out of here, right? So you're going to see this. So all you have to do is just don't screw around with that. Don't cut anything. You don't want batteries blowing up. And your new battery on the bottom, what I did was unsolder the connect like this. Okay, that would have been the male side that goes into here for the XT. I took it off because I have a T-bullet. Okay, so I soldered a T-bullet onto the bottom. It'll be self-explanatory when you see the bottom. Okay, when you take the bottom off. So, and then when to take the battery out, okay, don't leave it in there. You can keep this, okay, because I tried to get a battery just like this, and I thought I did get one, but it has electronics right here. It's a computer that tells you what every one of the cells are doing, right? This one doesn't have it in it, but the new one does. So it wouldn't fit into here. So all I did, okay, and I had thought, well, how am I going to do this, run the wiring around and everything, but all I did was take the bottom, okay, I'll show you here. Here's the battery in the bike, okay, and you'll see this side here. See that bump? Right down there, you can see it right there. There's a bump. That prevented that going into side of the chamber that I had, or I could have just used it and put it right back in there, right? But I figured out a way to do it. So what I did was I put that connector on the bottom of the battery here, and I took some silicone. Okay, this is like engine gasket thing. I like using it because if anything heats up down there, you know the wires are gonna take it, right? So that's what I used. And I just put the bottom, connected the connectors, put it on the bottom, put a bunch of caulking, so this is gonna stick to that bottom piece that we took off here, right? That we took off here. And it's got 2 connectors on the bottom that just connect right in. So all I did was just push it in, let it sit on there. The silicone's gonna be, it's gonna stick right to this battery casing. Okay, I put it a lot in the bottom, covered up all the wires, and just jammed it in. Now I'm going to let it dry in there. Okay, this can come out of here. This can come out of here if you want to take it in and out by itself. You can do that. Now, all you have to do is run. There's another wire with this charger piece here, right? And there's the charger right there. I hope you can see it. I'm not going to pull it out here because, as you can see, I'm running the wire from here, and it's charging. See? Charging. Okay, so again, those 2 wires on top for the check your charge and for charging is, you don't need it. As you can see, it's here. This will be right beside the other one. So you just run it up alongside of this battery, right? When you push that down in with that flat piece with the caulking, remember, and you put the connector in, just put it in place, and it's self-explanatory. What's going to happen is that caulking is going to be exactly where it has to be. It's going to dry down there. If it's a little snug and there's too much or something, when I pull it out, I'll just trim it, okay, on the bottom piece. But I don't need to. So it's very simple. you can do it this way. And as you can see here, I'll show you. This thing starts up, no problem. There you go. Right? Hold it like this. Go like this. Keep holding it. Showing you what you got, right? There you go. It's the battery. I'll take this down. Look at that. Beautiful, it works. It's going to take about 2 hours to charge, and it does come with a new charger too. It'll be in the link. But you take a look at this and you'll see exactly what I did. It's very simple. It didn't have to be a big deal. If you can get a battery to fit inside of this, after you take this out, like I say, just don't use those connectors in there. Just leave them there, right? And put your battery in, okay? And all you're going to have to worry about is this connector on the bottom. Which, if I had a battery like, I would have just put this base back on, if you understand, right? But I don't think you're going to get one to fit this casing. Okay, I don't think you're going to get one. Anyways, that's JDS Flying Canuck. I hope that was helpful. Again, the bottom part, it has a whatever connector you need. You can see it in the link that I'm going to give you. As you can see, this is pretty simple, very simple. I did it so that that piece is on the bottom, but you can drill a hole if you want and run wires and, you know, go into here, but this is the simplest route possible by using that bottom piece that's on there. You know what I mean? But you can do it other ways if you want. But this is the fastest, the easiest, and easiest to service. What I'm going to do with this is after this charges and I take it out and look at it again, I'm going to put caulking right here, just on the back right here, and just glue it right to it. Right? I'll put some tape there first, and then I'm going to glue this right to this battery, and with some really good caulking. This stuff doesn't come off, man. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, I'll show you the type. I got to buy some more. So here it is right here. It's Permatex, right? I do the high temperature stuff on especially wires and everything. It's overkill, but do it. It's good, okay? It's good. Anyways, there we go. I hope that helps. Let's see if we got everything. Yep, XT30 connector on the bottom. Disconnect those ones on the top. If you, like it says, I put here, if you can find something that fit it with those wires like this on here, and with this, also with this, you know what I mean? And your charger like I had in the other one, then you go ahead and buy it, but I don't think you're going to find it. I was looking like crazy. And that T-plug on the bottom, like I say, you got to change it because the new battery has a T-plug, not an XT30 plug like this. Anyways, I hope that helps you. Again, there's the job all done. Beautiful. Turn it on again. There we go. Beautiful, just beautiful. Turn it off. Hold that down. There we go. It does start up, it runs fine and everything, so just thought I'd show you this. This is going to help a lot of people because they don't know what to do, because you can't buy batteries for these anymore. Okay? JDS Flying Canuck, over and out. Hope this helps. Bye-bye.